I've been thinking about myself today, thinking how I changed.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Nsuku, and if you like what you see, please consider subscribing. So this is me from the future, just to tell you a little bit about what I did before the tour that I did in Istanbul. So if you are not aware, if you fly with Turkish Airlines and you have a layover between 6 and 12 hours, you have the option to either do a free tour of the city of Istanbul, or you can choose a hotel room. I think it's like a 4-star hotel room. I had a 10-hour layover and I decided to do the tour of the city. And before doing the tour of the city, I just went onto the Turkish Airlines website to see what sort of requirements I had to fulfill before being eligible to do the tour. I saw on their website that you have to apply for an e-visa for Turkey for the time period that you would be there. So I just went onto the website about 48 hours before. I think they recommend that you do it at least 48 hours before your tour. So I went onto the website, which I will link in the description down below, and I applied for my e-visa, and I managed to get it within a couple of hours, I think, if I remember correctly. And I will show you just how to do that. First thing that I did was I went onto the Turkish Airlines website, and here you can get more information about the different tours that you can do. And when you read more about it and how to book the tour, there's this option where you can book for your e-visa. So I just went onto this website, and it brings you into this external website where you can apply for the visa. Yeah, it's quite easy. It has all the information is on there. You can apply pretty easily, and just follow the prompts until you get to the very end, where you either have to pay for your visa, or for South Africans, I didn't have to pay anything for the visa. I just applied for it easily and got it within a couple of hours.
Yeah, leaving home is sad. Also, your parents are sad.
Yeah, my parents are very sad.
I'm taking a video of you. I didn't say model. What if you left your boarding pass with Zolani?
Oh, yes.
Why she looks so happy to leave. Zolani.
So I am now in Turkey, and after hours, okay, well, it's a little exaggeration on my part, but it really felt like a long time of like searching for this tour thing. I finally found it, and the tour is gonna start at 8:30. Somebody tried to poach me, and he was like trying to offer me a better deal, because with this tour apparently you don't really go into the places like the sites and stuff, because they're just trying to like squeeze in some touristic time before your flight. So the one guy who was trying to poach me was like, I will take you from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. and I will show you all the different sites, and you can walk in for a cheap price of $90. And I'm like, sorry, this tour is free. Even if they don't offer the best stuff, it's still like a nice free tour, and I'm very happy to do something for free, because I spent way too much money when I was in South Africa. So yeah, I'm really happy to do a free tour right now. Now I'm just waiting for the tour to start. It's only 6 a.m., like 10 past 6. The tour is starting at 8 a.m. and I need to be at the check-in session place at 7:45. So I have a couple of minutes to enjoy some iced coffee, catch up on some texts and messages and admin and stuff. So yeah, I'm just gonna chill here for a little bit and then go for the tour and I'll show you everything.
This is everything that the Tour Istanbul had to offer, all the different tours that were available to people who had a longer layover. The buses arrived at around 8 a.m. and as we were a very large group, we got to go into multiple different buses.
To your home. Istanbul is your home, you know? I'm your tour guide.
We kicked off the tour by driving from the airport to our first destination and we saw some interesting sights along the way and could take a nap.
I've been thinking about myself today, thinking how I changed, how I really don't care if you are here or if you don't stay. Now I'm feeling those winter blues, but I don't wanna cry. 'Cause all we ever do is laugh it off, and I'm sick and I don't know why. You remember that night we met?
We are in Turkey and doing this whole tour Istanbul situation. I just had a quick meal, like a pretzel, well not a pretzel but like a bagel, and now I'm gonna try to see where I'm supposed to get in to see this palace because they said we can go in on our own, but I don't know where we're supposed to go in.
Thought you looked so fine. Guess we have to agree to disagree for this one last time. Pretty weird that day when we did not exchange our hellos. I wasn't looking.
So far we sat on the bus for quite a bit and then we got to this restaurant and had some breakfast. It was just like a bagel with some spreads and like a Turkish tea, and we also got like a Turkish delight. The view from the restaurant is really beautiful and it's really convenient because the palace is like right next to the restaurant and it's sort of like connected, so that was quite nice. We didn't have to travel too far to see that. Afterwards we're just gonna do some more driving around. I think this whole thing is just basically driving around, but it's okay, it's a free tour.
On the left there is another bridge, is serving for metro, only for metro. And on the left there is another bridge, the last one is Galata Bridge. The last one, under Galata, after Galata Bridge. upper part is Newton,
And just like that, we were back at the airport after 2.5 hours of being out and about. And that's basically the entire tour.
Hi, I'm back. Honest review of the tour. I think it's a really great way to pass time if you have nothing else to do in your layover. And if you are on a strict budget, it's a really good opportunity to take advantage of. So the transport is provided. When you are at the airport, you go to the help desk and everything, and then you just tell them that you want to do a tour, and then they'll ask you for your boarding pass, and yeah, just so they see that you have enough time to be able to do the tour, and then they'll ask you which tour you want to do. So I did the 8 a.m. to 11:30 tour because it fit better to my time period, so it was quite a short tour. We did spend a lot of time in the bus. So we started off the tour at the airport. The buses came, picked us up, and we drove, I think, about 20 to 40 minutes. I can't remember exactly because the airport is a little bit outside of the city. So we drove quite a bit. And as we were driving, we had the tour guide on the bus, and he was explaining some of the sites to us, which was quite nice. You could actually see, like, you could actually know that, oh, this is this building, this is this mosque, this is whatever, while sitting on the bus. And then we got to our place where we had breakfast, and it was just a nice pretzel with some spreads. They say it's a pretzel, like a pretzel, but it was more like a bagel. We got some spreads. You had the option to either have coffee or tea, and I chose the tea, which was really delicious. Like, Turkish tea is quite famous, so that's why I chose the tea. And the view of where we ate was really, really spectacular. And then we had the chance to just walk around on our own, explore the palace and the other areas as well. And then we were back on the bus. So the only downside to this tour is the amount of time that you spend on the bus. Like, we did a lot of things from the bus. I think in total we only got out twice. The first time we got out was the breakfast and like seeing the palace and everything, and then we were on the bus most of the time, and we got out again at the bridge where we got about 10 minutes to take photos and to just walk around and take in the scenery and stuff, and then the rest of the time we're on the bus again. That's the only downside, and because everyone was flying and traveling, it's a little bit exhausting to just be sitting in the bus the whole time, and I kind of fell asleep a few times. So that's the only downside, but I think the fact that it's a free tour and you get to see a little bit, like just a little glimpse of Istanbul, is still very nice. Would I recommend the tour? I think if you have the opportunity to do it with Turkish Airlines, it's nice. You don't have to pay for it, and if you have a little bit more time, then you could explore the other tours that they have, because this one was a short tour. They do have half-day tours, they have full-day tours, sunset tours, I think, or evening tour, I can't remember. So if you do have a little bit more time or a longer layover, then I would recommend maybe doing the other tours instead. I will link everything in the description down below so you can see for yourself and decide for yourself what you want to do. And yeah, that's just my opinion, and I think that's where I will end it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was a little bit entertaining, gave you a glimpse of what the free tour is like, and I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that you will be returning. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye for now.